How's it going, YouTube?
What's going on, everybody?
Today we were going to work out at LA Fitness, but we got kicked out because we used too many free passes. And LA Fitness opened up by us earlier, like 2 months ago or something like that. We used a free pass that got mailed out to us. We went for the grand opening, and we got another set that came in the mail this week.
So we figured, maybe it would work out. Maybe we have a chance to actually go back into a gym.
And use our third week of free passes. But the girl who decided to show us around the gym last time saw us again, and she was like, guys, people have to pay for this gym.
And yeah, so it turns out we didn't want to pay.
Yeah.
So we ended up getting kicked out.
So they kept our passes and they kicked us out of the gym. And this was his reaction face.
Very depressing, guys.
Yeah. So next time we'll have a gym for you guys. But anyway, to the workout.
Back in the basement.
Back in the basement. The basement. That's what I don't know, man.
We'll have a name for this basement, guys.
Yeah, we'll name it eventually.
Anyway, this is me. I did 3 sets of flat bench. Trying to work the chest. Weaker area of mine.
Yo, today's push day for you. Chest, shoulders, and triceps.
Yeah, but here, chest in particular is a weaker point that I have, so I've been working on it, and I'm going to start a new program with Rob. It's called the Small Off Program. He's been doing it for quite a while.
I'm in about 2 weeks into small off right now. Justin's going to start on Monday. What that does is, though, it's going to increase his frequency of hitting chest. And that's what I think is a major point in his progression. And so, speaking of progression, what we needed to do with Justin's bench was work on his sticking points. A sticking point is a part in the bench, or any lift, where you feel the most resistance in movement. So Justin feels the most resistance 3/4 of the way through his bench. And so doing pin presses here, where he benches just from the middle pin to the top pin, works on that part of the contraction. So once Justin gets stronger in that contraction, that part of the contraction, he will be able to push up the weight a lot easier. And you want to rotate your sticking points as they come, so you get past plateaus.
Looks like the left wrist is really far back on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey guys, reason my wrists are wrapped. My right hand, I have a ganglion incyst. If any of you know what that is.
It's called a cyst, not an insist.
No, it's an incyst.
Oh.
Because it's inside the wrist.
Oh.
Yeah, anyway, it's something I've had for many years. I think I first noticed it when I was like 9 or 10 years old. And so it's just really painful. I have a lot of things that include a lot of forearm working, so strenuous. Anyway, this is us doing board presses.
Yeah, board presses is another part of the rotation of sticking points. This gets power off the chest. And you messed up here. Want to tell them why?
Hey guys, you'll see the 4th time that I come down.
This is the 4th time.
I just pooted it right there.
You passed gas.
So real good coming out. Yeah, we got a good laugh out of it, guys.
We were unsuccessful with the board presses today.
Yeah, I shouldn't have eaten so much.
It's all them beans, man. It's that Spanish dinner.
It wasn't even beans. It was pasta and chicken cutlets. Delicious food, guys.
We tried it again, but this time I messed up.
Yeah, Rob just, at this point, he gave up on me.
I did no such thing, man.
Yeah, look at the face.
I have so much faith in you.
I get 1. And then Rob just looks away. Shamefully.
I was trying not to smile.
I'm so sorry.
Guys, the important thing on board presses is that you want to keep the weight at a stop laughing. When you put the weight down on your chest, you want the weight to be dead on your chest, just like dead weight sitting there for about 3 seconds, and you push up in order to get all that power. Because you don't want any momentum in these when you press. You want to work on that sticking point off your chest.
And from my experience, guys, don't eat a lot of food right before.
Especially beans. And I'm attempting to do my back workout. It was one of those days though. Didn't consume the amount of calories I needed to consume. And
went up in weight though. Hit in 185 right there.
Yeah, went up in weight.
10.
But I also took Jack 3D Micro. I was gonna take it to work at LA Fitness, but because we had to drive back, I was well over an hour into taking Jack. The pre-workout wasn't working for me. As you could tell, I'm stuttering a whole bunch here. It's wearing off.
And this right here is me doing front delt raises, 35-pound plate. All the 45s were occupied by Rob for his back workout. So I did this 6 to 12 reps, being lighter than I'm used to. I just hit the full 12 reps, and then I dropped that. I picked up the 15-pound dumbbells. Not much of a drop set, but the stabilization part is what's key with this exercise as well. With the plate, you more of a compound movement, and then when you do this with the dumbbells, then you isolate each one, and then you focus on the stabilizers, which is very important in all your lifts.
Yeah, it shouldn't get harder, but it does. When you compound movement, your shoulders, or anything, and then you isolate it immediately afterwards for a superset, it becomes infinitely more.
Right here, just start laughing
for no reason. Again,
the Mortal Kombat music I was listening to just got me going, and then Rob's like, "What are you doing?"
Look at that face.
Yeah, so, and right here, I did rear delt flies.
You should have kept your arms straighter.
Yeah, I agree. I was trying to do that. I'm not sure what was going on right there, but
You look like an albatross.
Pardon me. Anyway.
Look at that.
Working out the rear delts is very important. It helps, especially like for the previous exercise. Actually, if you notice that when I used to do front delt raises, my shoulders used to crack a lot actually, and since I started working rear delts,
Popping action stops.
exactly, you get a lot more stabilization, you're more balanced, and your shoulders aren't sliding as much forward as they normally would. So this is a very important exercise in my opinion. Once again, try and straighten the arms.
Yeah.
My form, I didn't even realize how much my form was messed up in this. So
I mean, we were laughing the whole night through. We're tired, guys. It's about 11 o'clock at night. We're doing this
for you. And Rob right here, curling 100.
Attempted 5 sets of 5 reps per set. I got through that about 2 or 3 sets with the 100 pounds, and the remaining sets I just dropped it down to 95.
The first rep here, just moved his left elbow a little bit, but then as soon as he did that, he realized it and he fixed his form, put it back in.
Yeah, it's very important to keep your elbows tucked into your hips when you're doing curls or tricep extensions. As you'll see just now, just gives a very good example of that.
You're doing tricep extensions on Total Gym.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a good workout. I like it personally, and it's basically the same thing as doing tricep pushdown, except you're on your back.
Yeah, obviously the pushdowns would be a little bit more effective, just because you can adjust the weight. But next time we'll have a gym video for you guys.
In this case, you can adjust the incline on the machine here, which would make it harder. I just had it on an average incline, so it wasn't as strenuous as it normally is. But then I drop setted it with drop setted with.
That is drop setted. That's the right
word.
Hurry up!
Let me talk. With 15-pound dumbbells, I just did skull crushers here. You'll notice on my right side, my elbow's sticking out a little bit.
Yeah.
Not too much, but it will make a difference. So, Rob corrects me later in the set. Makes me put it in. You'll notice. Makes me put it in.
God.
Talk.
His right elbow is sticking out. Tuck it into your hips.
Anyway, guys, this is a great workout. Just do this 3 sets each for the drop set, and get a good burn in your triceps after doing this. Stop laughing. Anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. If you have any questions or comments, post them on there. Like and subscribe.